I have a question for you. Have you ever wanted to quit when you're in the lowest of the valleys or even at the peak of your game or whatever it is you're doing in life?
Yes.
So what did you do to get through that? Did you quit or did you keep going?
Well, I clearly knew where I was headed. You know, Joy and I wanted to share a couple quick, metaphors. Just recently, this happened to me where one of my associates, he was looking to, quit before the journey ever got good. One metaphor is imagine planning, flying in, like I used to work in Glacier Park, a beautiful place in North America. I can imagine, booking the flights, paying for the ticket, getting our 2 backpacks lined up, me and my grandson Gabe, flying there, driving to the trailhead in the rental car. Imagine putting our packs on, ready to go, going the first mile, which is all uphill, knowing the most beautiful part of this backpacking trip was up near the divide and the lakes and the bear and everything. And imagine that the first mile was a bit tough.
Yeah.
And Gabe and I looked at each other and said, nah, walked back to the car, put the packs in the car, flew back home. That would be ludicrous. That's one example. What's another example?
I think a lot about in business, how when you get started, sometimes it's really hard at first.
Yes, very
You know,
true.
it's not always really easy when you're starting, and they say, you always need a 5-year learning curve. So what if at the point that you decided it wasn't worth it, whatever it is that you're tackling, what if you decided it wasn't worth it, and just around the bend was success? I think I would always question myself and do the what ifs.
Very true.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. So one of our biggest lessons that we wanted to share on this little video is that I know in our journey, it's a lot of peaks, a lot of valleys as well. And my biggest main lesson at the end of this is I'm committed, and Joy and I, we're committed to making our decisions that matter when we're more at the peak of our game versus we tend to make poor decisions when we're in an ebb.
Yeah, absolutely. I always say too that we are the same people whether we're at the top of the game or in the lull, as Robert calls it. You're the same exact person that you were, but for some reason I always seem to doubt myself when that happens.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
And realize that every successful person, it's the Creator's cycle that He put in place, and it's the whole cycle of life, ebb and flow, ebb and flow.
Yeah.
So
we got this pesky mosquito.
so again, we're committed to making decisions on those peak moments versus in the valleys, and stay the course, because the most beautiful part of most journeys requires some work, and then you reap the rewards.
Yeah, it's worth sticking in there for.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Have an amazing day.
Bye.
You deserve it.